Hello and welcome to Sustainable Science. My name is Mitchell
And I'm Steve.
and we're here to talk to you all about plants.
Yay.
Ready, go. In this first-hand investigation, we studied the growth of plants in different soil types. This is a tangible experiment which the main focus was to look at how different soil types affected plant growth. In this experiment, we planted 3 seeds in different soil types, one in silt, one in sandy, and one in garden. And over a period of 2 to 3 weeks, we observed plant growth and recorded all necessary data, which was later formulated into a results table and graph, which we will discuss later in this show. Before we move on, it's also critical to know that each test was performed 3 times to create a fair test. This task was to look at an investigation which aligned with the cross-curriculum priority of sustainability, which is why we chose to look at plant growth and soil. Another reason we chose to look at a plant-based investigation was because it aligns perfectly within the Year 6 Biological Sciences strand in the Australian curriculum. Within the science curriculum, the content descriptor that we decided to focus on was the growth and survival of living things and how they are affected by physical conditions of their environment, while also looking at and incorporating a various number of science inquiry skills that students have to perform during any science investigation. Okay, I'll stop there and I'll hand you over to Steve to talk about sustainability. Thank you.
Thanks, Mitch. The Australian curriculum places emphasis on sustainability as a priority for study. Sustainability addresses the ongoing capacity of Earth to maintain all life. Sustainable patterns of living meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their needs. In the science learning area of the Australian curriculum, sustainability priority provides context for investigating and understanding chemical, biological, physical, and earth and space systems. Our investigation will be focusing on the biological sciences strand. Our investigation fits into the sustainable cross-curriculum priority as outlined by the Australian curriculum, as students will investigate the growth of plants, which will provide them with the knowledge and skills needed to help create a sustainable future. This investigation will provide an opportunity for students to develop observation and analysis skills to examine relationships in the world around them. Through this learning area, students can appreciate that sciences provide a basis for decision-making that can impact the Earth.
On screen, you can clearly see our final results of the investigation. It is obvious to see that the garden soil was the best soil for plant growth in this particular investigation. However, we can also see this in a numerical way by measuring each plant and placing the relevant data in a table and graph, like the ones you can now see on screen. The numerical data clearly shows each individual plant and how it fared in this investigation. But why did this happen? Let's have a look at the science behind this.
So just generally, soils support roots and keep them upright for growth. They provide plants with essential minerals and nutrients. They provide air gaseous exchange between roots and atmosphere. They protect plants from erosion and other destructive physical, biological, and chemical activity. And finally, they hold water, which plants can then absorb. However, different soils have different characteristics which can either aid or impact different plant growth. So obviously that's what we've discovered with our investigation. So I'll just quickly talk about maybe some of the different characteristics as to and maybe why these results happen. So with sandy soil, this is quite dry and low in nutrients, and it's a soil which is quick in draining water. So this might have resulted in why those plants are so much smaller than the other ones. Silt soil, this is has a very high fertility rating and contains medium-sized particles which are vital for holding moisture and nutrients. So again, that's sort of shown in our results. And then finally, with garden soil, this is used to promote healthy plant growth, and its natural qualities are perfect for enabling healthy roots, which in turn enables good plant growth. We also discovered that our particular seed thrives in the pH that is found in garden soil, so that can also explain a lot.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, B1?
Sure am, B2.
That concludes tonight's show. We hope you enjoyed our investigation into plants and soil types and hope you learned a thing or two.
Tune in next week where we talk about wind turbines, noisy pests, or sustainable saviours.